Hi, everyone. I wanted to make this video in regards to my earlier posts about the fuck you cancer and the other post I put about the gratitude and what I've been going through. I know some of you were confused. Last year in April 2024, I had a recurrence. And I decided to do some things differently this time. I won't go into all the details because that's not what the video is about. But I just wanted to let some of you know because some of you were reaching out, asking me what's going on. Are you doing this? Are you taking that? Anyway, by the way, I am on both an allopathic and holistic protocol. And I mentioned it in the second post that I am having significant changes in the results that came out in the last MRI that I had in May. And my oncology team, my surgeon decided, we decided at the beginning of this year that we're going to stay away from the surgery this time because I've had numerous. Anyway, that's not even really what this is about. I just wanted to clarify. I am not, or I should say, I am still undergoing treatment. I am having improvement. And I've lost many dear people to this dreadful disease. One in particular recently, my beautiful Stanley. I miss you so much. And you are such a warrior. Such a beautiful, bright light in this world. And boy, you really, you taught me so much. I'm forever thankful and blessed and grateful that you came into my life. And so the main reason I'm on here is that for some reason, and I'm sure that people mean well, were a number of people that reached out to me via on Facebook Messenger, and other people were reaching out on my post telling me, are you taking this? Are you doing that? I appreciate it. I know you mean well, but here's the thing. There isn't any one way to deal with any illness. There's no one size fits all. This is what I've learned, and I don't want to call myself a pro at it. But I've had enough experiences that I've been through, and I'm still here, by the way. I'm still here. I just had my 60th birthday. I'm still alive, and I'm still rocking it. There isn't any one size fits all way to deal with an illness. There's no, we're all here for the journey. Whatever our journey is about, whatever we're here for to experience for our soul's growth is what we come in with. That's what I believe. When I hear people saying, oh, you have cancer, oh, that means you have to clear your wounds and your traumas and your blockages and whatever you haven't maybe dealt with in childhood, and maybe there's something you haven't reached deep enough. Well, let me just tell you something. I'm doing the work. Okay, I've been doing the work. And all my beautiful cancer warriors out there who are no longer on this plane or are still on this plane of existence, they're doing the work too. We are doing the work. It does not mean because a person gets a diagnosis or a recurrence for that matter, that we're not working on ourselves. And that's why we're sick. And that's why this is happening to us. Shame on you. Shame on you for saying that. Do you have any idea what it's like to even go through this? Only the people that take the journey know it. Those of you who haven't, and maybe you're helping people, and that's wonderful, I applaud you. But keep something in mind. Until you walk the path, you have no idea what it's like. The only way we ever have an understanding of something is to go through the experience for ourselves. Now, you may mean well. You might want to help people, and maybe you are helping people, and that's beautiful. But here's my recommendation for those of you who feel the need to tell me or anyone else that we're not doing the deeper work and that's why it's come back, or that's why we got a diagnosis in the first place. Bullshit. That's not the reason. At least it's not for me. I won't speak for anybody else. I'll speak for myself. I'm doing the work. But this is my journey. I came in here to this lifetime for the journey. And I started this journey with cancer back in 2005. And I had a long stretch where there was no recurrence. And then in 2019, I had a recurrence, and I've had a few since. Now, there was a lot of things I didn't know. Now I know that you can't just treat cancer, tumors, or whatever, it's a blood cancer, whatever type. You have to treat the stem cells, the cancer stem cells. And I did not know that back then, but now I do. And I've been, since April, as I said, working with both allopathic and holistic medicines. I've gone in for MRIs, even after my first MRI, after some treatment and my protocol. There was significant change in the size of the lesions. My oncologist was amazed because he says, I've never seen this medicine that they were giving me work this way. And then I laughed and I said, well, that's because I have an ancient Chinese secret. And he's like, what do you mean? And I said, well, I was joking. I said, well, it's not an ancient Chinese secret, but I've been doing my own research, and I won't go into all the details of my protocol, but if anybody is interested, you're welcome to reach out to me. I'm happy to talk about it more. I will at some point talk about it more. But I've been doing a lot of different things that I feel are extremely helpful. And as my oncologist said, whatever you're doing, it's working. The surgeon said to me, I'm not even going to suggest surgery because I think that whatever you're doing, you should keep doing it. So obviously it's not, and by the way, it's not just what I take. It's the deeper work. Yes, of course we have to go into the emotions and the mental patterns and the wounds, the traumas from our past. And I'm doing all that. But each time that I've gone through this, I've gained wisdom that I didn't even know was possible. So that is the beauty in it and the blessing in it. So it doesn't mean that we're not learning a lesson because we get a recurrence or a diagnosis or whatever. That's not fair to even say that to people. You don't know what we're going through. A person going through this, let me tell you something. Everybody calls me a warrior and, oh, you're so strong. I'm human, and there are days I fall apart. And it's painful, and it's scary, and it's lonely, and it hurts. I showed up for this. I'm learning, I'm growing. I'm expanding my consciousness. I'm here to help others. But please, whatever you do, don't tell somebody that they're not doing the work or they're not learning a lesson. That is not what we need to hear. The best thing you could say is there anything I can do to help? Can I support you in any way? What is it, what can I do? This is my journey. And I get to take it the way that my soul came here to take it. No judgments. No, well, you're doing it wrong. I give myself so much trouble with this all the time. Like I'm not good enough and I haven't done enough. And you know what? I stopped that. I finally said, that's nonsense. I am doing the work. I do care about what happens to me. I am listening to my cells. I talk to my cellular structure and I ask it what it needs from me. And I'm getting a lot of incredible wisdom and I'm learning and growing. So for anyone out there who's on the journey, whatever it is, it doesn't have to be about cancer, whatever you're struggling with, I hear you. I see you. I believe in you. I'm here if you do need any support, even if it's just to have a friend listen. I'm not here to tell you how to take your journey. I can share with you some of the things I've done. It's been a lot of work to do this. I really feel like I could have a PhD in this because I've learned so much in 1 year that I didn't even think was possible, but it is. So reach out if you need support. I just wanted to clarify that this is not a new diagnosis. This is from last year, but I am making progress. And thank you for those who did reach out with all of your love, support, and prayers. It means a lot to me. I really appreciate it. I see you, and I thank you for that. Because it's painful sometimes to go through this, and when people reach out to help, I appreciate it. So I don't know if there's anything else I want to say about this right now, other than believe in yourself. Believe that every step you take on your path is perfect for you. And you are loved, you are supported, and I just want to thank you. Many bright blessings. I love you. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.